from our day in Vilnius, and this city was actually, for me at least, the most surprising. Like, I don't know, I just think since we're not from Europe, there's definitely like typical Europe that is like, you know, glamorized and overhyped, and then there is like other parts of Europe that are more like Eastern, and I think we just don't know enough about it, or we think they're underdeveloped. But when I saw the places here, I'm just so amazed. It's really so modern, like Lithuania and Vilnius especially had such tall buildings, and they all look pretty brand new. Like, since Europe generally is more old and the buildings are more like from a different era, these buildings were just so modern and massive, like shopping malls, and really it's lacking nothing. It's so perfect. And they had such great like science, but I think I know it's very forward in science as well. So it has such like really interesting science buildings and so forward. Okay, I just have a massive window on the other side and people are just walking past and watching me. But yeah, it was a pretty cool time, and we had like a long bus journey. It was like I think 4 or 5 hours just one way, and then to come back at night. So we were kind of tired and it was a lot, but we just had so much energy and enthusiasm. The food was pretty good, so I think we haven't had like very authentic Baltic region food because I'm not sure we're really into it because there's such a lack of spice and I really miss this. I think from now on I will carry hot sauce to every country I visit because it's so essential for me. But generally the food's pretty good. We had a lot of like grilled food and meatballs, and it was pretty nice. And the interesting part was coming back to get our bus, because I don't know, it was just confusing since we reached Vilnius at the main bus station, but to get the bus back we had to go to a different stop which was a bit far away, and getting there was fine, but finding the bus stop was the hardest part. Like, you are circling this building like 3 times to find out where the bus actually stops, and we normally are quite ahead of time, but because we circled it so many times, you were like literally like few minutes before we were gonna miss the bus. We just found the spot and we had to like run through it, and surprise there were like barricades in the place that we thought we could get through, so we couldn't get through the barricades, and we were like so sad because we're like, oh, we can almost see the bus but we can't get to it, and we literally ran the whole way around. And luckily the bus was late, so this was kind of nice for us that we got a chance to still catch it. And it would be so horrible if we missed it, because the next day we had a bus that goes to Estonia, and it would be so annoying to miss this bus. But it's cool that we got it. I think this holiday really has been really exciting, but also a lot of very strugglesome moments, I would say, like in terms of like buses and just like getting around. Like, it's not as super easy as other like typical holiday destinations, because there are a lot more tourists and a lot more like, I think, more connected. And here it's just like really few tourists, to be honest. Like any city that I've seen so far, even Riga, like such few amount of tourists, and it's really a surprise and very nice, because I'm so tired of being in places like, I don't know, like big cities like Rome and stuff was like full of people every corner, and a million people take photo of one thing and you just have no space. And here it's actually brilliant. But yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow. We're going to Estonia. I'm so excited for it, and I hope to see you in the next vlog. See you. Ooh, one thing I forgot to mention that I think is really cool in Vilnius is this, I don't know what it is exactly, it's hard for me to really understand, but it's some kind of like a small district, I think, in Vilnius, and it's called Uzupis. I'm pronouncing it wrong, obviously. So it's a very cool district, and I think, I don't know, it's more like a hipster and quirky district, and they have like really interesting like buildings in this part, and they also had a cool map that looked like Lord of the Rings kind of style or medieval looking. And apparently this part has like some of its own constitution laws, like 42 of them, and there's such interesting laws like the right to be happy or not be happy, the right to be a dog, the right to be free, and it's just really a quirky, interesting district. And I found the buildings and everything here so cool. And I think it's kind of part of the freedom movement. So apparently the Dalai Lama has come and visited this place as well. And I thought it was such a cool district of Vilnius, and definitely a must-see. Like, it's really cute.